Hi friends, welcome to SeekaHost India YouTube channel. In this video we will see how to update email hosting records in domain in SeekaHost client area. Let's go into the video. First, log into SeekaHost India client area dashboard. Enter your email address and password and enable Remember Me option and click on login. After entering into the dashboard, you can see the overview of client area. Here, go to domains option and see the list of your registered domains. In the domain, select the domain which you want to update the records and click on the manage option to manage your records. Before updating the DNS records, make sure the domain name server details should be default name server. For confirming the default name server details, kindly enter the name server option and check whether the details are default or not. If you have updated hosting provider name server details on your domain, then you have to update the details in your hosting provider platform. Here I have updated domain default name server details. The default name server details should be ns1.systemdns.com, ns2 and ns3. The DNS record should reflect only if you have updated default name server details. Next, go to DNS management. You can even manage the DNS management option in add-on section. Here you can update the email DNS records which you have already issued to your registered email address. Even you can check the email details here as well. Check the right top corner of your profile name and click on it. Here you can see the email history option and click on that. In this section you can see the email histories which are received from SeekaHost. Check the mail and get your email records. In this mail you will not get DKIM record. Have to generate the DKIM record manually. You can even generate it on your end, but make sure the size should be 1024-bit. After generating the record, kindly share the private key and selector through support ticket to update it in backend. Before updating the email records, we will see why we are updating these records. Come, let's see some short overview. First, we will see what is an MX record. The MX record is used to receive the emails for a domain to the particular server. Next, CNAME record. We used to save this record as mail.domainname because we need an access point to access the mail server. Then only we can see the mails in the mail server. The access point is called mail.domainname.com. That's what we are updating CNAME record. Next, SPF record. It is like a TXT based record. In this record linked with your mail server IP address. Whenever you are sending a mail to the respective email account, that email account mail server should check this SPF record. It will check whether the IP address is mail server IP or not. If it is correct, it will send to their inbox or it will mark as spam or junk. Next, DKIM record. It is used to avoid spoofing. In this DKIM record, there is public key and private key. The private key details were stored in backend and public key stored with your DNS records. When you are sending a mail, it will send with private key. The receiver mail should check our DNS record. In our DKIM record, there should be a public key. So they will get digital signature while matching private key and public key. Once the digital signature is matched, the receiver mail server should confirm and verifies the mail is received from your domain name. Now we will see how to update mail records in domain DNS management. In DNS management, choose MX record in record type and enter the record details in address section. In the hostname section, leave it as empty. In SeekaHost configuration, the empty box should take the domain name automatically. Enter the priority value and click on Save Changes. Next, select the CNAME in record type and enter the values in address section. The CNAME hostname will come mail.domainname, so kindly enter just mail and click on Save Changes. Next, SPF record. Select SPF TXT record type and enter the records in address section and click Save Changes. Next, DKIM record. Select same SPF TXT record type and enter the DKIM record values in address section. After that, enter the DKIM hostname details as DKIM_domain key and click on Save Changes. As we said earlier, the domain name will take automatically. While generating DKIM record, you will get public key, private key and record. Update the record details here and share the private key in our support ticket. If you are not aware of generating DKIM record, kindly raise the ticket. We will generate and update it from our end. After updating all the records, the propagation will take up to 24 hours to complete. You can start to use the mail only after complete propagation. If this video helps you, kindly like, comment and don't forget to share. For more informative videos, kindly subscribe our YouTube channel.